I'm Andy, the National Couture.
This is BJPenn.
This is John Fitch.
Hey, I'm Ariane Celeste.
I'm Forrest Griffin.
I am Fyodor. You are watching MMAFix.
For the MMAFix and RawVegas.tv, my name is Dave Farra, standing next to the axe murderer Wanderlei Silva. How you doing, man?
I'm very good, very good.
This is the first time that I've been in your brand new gym. This is a pretty nice place. What's the square footage? How big is it?
Yeah, here have 10,000 square feet.
Wow. And for those of you that haven't seen the outside yet, this is actually like right across from City Center, across I-15 on Las Vegas Boulevard. So great location. And I've got to say, this is the first MMA gym that I've ever seen anywhere that actually has a kids' playground here for the youngsters. Why did you decide to do that?
Yeah, because I have a son. My son has 5 years old, and sometimes the men and the girls want to train, you know, have where to put the kids to play, you know. And the kids need to have a fun too, you know. Because with the playground, the kids coming to first training. After finishing training, everybody running for the playground. Because I don't know if it's coming for training or for the playground, but every children wanted to come into the gym. This is good incentive for the kids.
We'll talk about your upcoming fight and check out the full reign of the facility here at Wanderlei's gym, and we'll start with the elevation room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look.
It's a boxer room. In this room is like you training in the mountain, you know. It's possible you're going to 9,000 feet.
So what else do we have here at the famous Wanderlei jump? At least soon to be famous, right?
Yeah. It's a very, very fast. I make you want to have the best. No, this is a zebra mat.
So this isn't a regular mat. What's different about it?
Yeah, because there's no friction, it's possible you train with no gi and no problem, no hurt your elbows or your knees.
No burns. Yeah.
No burns, yeah. And I put the fans. These fans are from turn down. These are good fans, all fans for the guys training. These fans are the same in the UFC octagon, but I have the octagon too. These are for the normal class. This is a normal weight for training, but here I have the special.
This is the famous Wanderlei stuff right here. Like the resistance training, he always has his trainer holding him back with the reins and the snorkel.
This is good. This is new too. I'm going to make the links. And these links is a good system because here have one weight and more high is a more heavy because the link is coming, you know? And here just so heavy. Look.
How much does this thing weigh?
I don't know, but it's
a lot. Or maybe I'm just weak. You know St. Pierre?
I know him.
Do you think he cheated?
He's a nice guy.
Do you think he cheated against BJPenn with the grease?
I don't know, because he dominated the fight. He don't need this, no?
Right.
You know, the BJ is an incredible fighter. He's a good fighter, but he don't give St. Pierre, he don't stay in trouble in the fight.
Right. So you think grease or no grease, he would have won still? St. Pierre.
I think the guy's going to fight again.
Yeah.
But,
just to set the record straight. Fight again.
Yeah, I wanted to see the rematch.
Well, let's talk about your opponent, Rich Franklin. I mean, he's coming off a pretty tough, slightly controversial loss, maybe, but nonetheless, it was a tough loss for him, and now he's getting ready for a big fight against you. This is sort of one of these impasses where both of you need to win. It's important for both of you guys to get this win. So what are you doing to ensure that you're going to be able to beat Rich Franklin?
This is important for me, important for him. I lose my last fight, he lose. It's a very, very, very important. And for this is a more interesting fight, you know, because he's a tough guy. I'm watching his tapes now. I start to study his game, and he's have a good ground, good stand-up, he's a good punch. He likes to fight in stand-up, and I'm not afraid to fight in stand-up. I love it too. And for this, I know, and for this, I think it's good to have the great show for the fans.
If you had your druthers, if you had your way, would you rather keep the fight standing or go to the ground with Rich Franklin? Where do you think you have a better chance of beating him?
I think it's possible I beat him in stand-up.
Yeah.
I wanted to beat him in stand-up. I train a lot of jiu-jitsu. I have the opportunity to train with the best guys in jiu-jitsu in the world coming to my gym. I train with these guys. But I love to fight in stand-up. I think it's more interesting. I like more.
Yeah.
But I like jiu-jitsu too, but I like to I like the show.
Well, it seems like the fans like that. They like a good knockout.
Yeah, because sometimes you stay here and you hit the guy, or the guy hits you.
Yeah.
This is priceless. No, this is nice.
I can't tell you how exciting it was, that fight with you and Chuck. The entire arena was on their feet the entire time, and you guys were just slugging it out. It didn't go to the ground until the very last moment.
Just going, you know?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, this is more better.
But it's also risky at the same time. I mean, your last fight against Rampage, he caught you, and you were out. You know, I mean, that's always a risk that you take with the stand-up.
Of course, it's too much more danger, no?
If you could change one thing about that Rampage fight, what's one thing looking back on it now that you would say, you know what, I would have changed this. I did this wrong.
For a change for the fight, I think just close my guard.
Just cover?
Just no here, it's here, no?
Right.
Because he got me here. He blocked and he put the hooks.
Was that an especially tough loss for you? Because you and Rampage just don't get along. I mean,
it's a very tough because I'm training a lot for this fight and stay in my best condition. I trained 6 months for this fight.
6 months?
6 months.
Wow.
It's a lot of time, every day.
Yeah, normal training camp, just for those of you watching that aren't sure, it's normally about 8 weeks. So about 2 months or so. 8 to 10 weeks is about normal for a training camp. So 6 months is an incredible amount of time.
Yeah, because I like to fight and stay in my best condition. Now I start 1 month ago, and I'm ready for June. I have 2 months and a half. And, I don't know, because now I'm more older. I need more time for sure.
Right. Do you want to fight Rampage again?
Of course. Yeah.
I'd love to see that, man.
Yeah, because now it's a 2-1, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're still ahead.
Of course. Yeah. I stay in the front.
What about your boy? You gonna raise him to be a fighter?
Yeah. He training. Today he don't come to training, but he training every day. Jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai.
How old is he?
5.
He's 5 years old. He's doing Muay Thai. Nice.
Yeah. He coming more to play in the playground.
So you teach him how to lock up a rear naked choke, and then it's over to the slide.
No, he don't train with me because he, with the daddies, no. But the other teachers him respect. It's good for the kids, no, because exercise is more just to play, nothing serious.
Final question for you. If people come down here to your gym and they train, do they actually get to hang out with you, and do they train with you, and do you show them some techniques here and there?
Of course, I give a class for the guys.
I like that, man. Like, if you're a football fan, you can't go out onto the field and train with Adrian Peterson, but MMA seems like it's the one sport where true fans can come down here and they can train with one of the legends of the sport, and that's neat that you open your doors like that.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for all.
If I asked you to punch me in the face, you would.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The guy wanted to train hard, have hard training, it's a begin training, have all levels here.
Well, that's cool, man. The WAN fight team is the Van fight team technically? The WAN fight team? How do you say it when you shorten the name Wanderlei?
One fight team system.
The WAN fight team system.
Yeah.
It's now open to the public. You can come check it out, and you can train with this man right here. Thank you very much for the tour today.
Appreciate it.
Lovely
Thanks
new
so
gym. I've been in, I think, every gym in Las Vegas, and this is certainly one of the nicest facilities out there.
Thanks for the opportunity to open my gym for my friends and my fans. Thanks a lot.
I'm Dave Farra. Thanks for watching the MMA Fix.